Main, guys. I'm pretty excited. I got the Arsenal SLR 104 FR in front of me right here. You guys do know that I'm not a fan of the stock, and I know a lot of you out there aren't a fan of the stock either. It's just too skinny. If it was the normal width of a Warsaw length buttstock, that wouldn't bother me. I'd have a little bit better cheek weld on it and whatnot, but this is just too small. And there's really, for all you Arsenal owners out there, Arsenal side folder, you know, the 107s, 106 and 104s, you do know that there's not many options out there really to change out this stock, unless you just want to change out with another skinny K-bar stock or whatever, but with just a little bit like a NATO length. I'm not really looking for length of pull. I'm looking for some more meat on my cheek, and I've solved that problem. The Jmac Customs Mod 2 stock adapter. Transform your side folding Arsenal to receive a M4 buffer tube, and then you have an endless supply, as we all know out there, with M4 stocks, AR-15 stocks. So you're going to need a couple of tools to accomplish the task of installing this. One, the trusty hammer. Two, a punch. It's a 4.5mm pin, I believe, so you kind of need a small punch. I'm just using the punch that comes in the rifle cleaning kit, and that'll work just fine. Alright guys, before you get started, yes, we have a loaded magazine in the gun. Go ahead and unload your gun before you do any kind of work. Check it, look in there. You have a safe firearm. You don't have to, but I'm gonna go ahead and take my side mount optic off just to keep it from getting, I don't know, I'm working on an 80K, my hammer. I get a little crazy with the hammer. I don't want to hit my optic. Whoop-de-doo. You don't have to take it off, but I do. Alright. Also, you're going to need to remove the sling because it is attached to the stock itself. So, let's just go ahead and take care of that. And you might need, guys, if you have the actual original issue sling, you know, if it's a brand new one and that's a little stiff, you might need some needle nose pliers to get off the front. It makes it a little easier. You don't really need it, but it does make it easier for you. Let's get the camera down a little closer and install. Okay guys, once again, we will inspect the rifle, make sure it's clear. It's clear. Pop your dust cover. And if you own an Arsenal, you know this already, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take this stuff out so I don't have to deal with it. And just field strip the rifle. Look at that. She got some use yesterday. By old Jarhead 6, he was out there. Alright, most of you who own an Arsenal already know this pin and where it's at, but if you don't own one and you're thinking of owning one, and before you're buying, you really hate this stock, and you're, you know, looking at options in the Jmac Mod 2 stock adapter. It's the same installation for the Mod 1. If you look right here, if the camera's gonna show it or not, you got a pin. I'll get my punch and show you. Can you see my punch? Should have worn a white shirt so you can see, but it's right there. Pin, that's your hinge pin. When you hinge your stock, it hinges on that pin right there. Alright, you just want to release your stock, and you want to go down on the pin, on the bottom. It goes through. Can you guys see that right there in the bottom? Right there. Alright. Sometimes I've seen people be able to just push it out like I just did right there. I didn't even need to hammer it. Set it on its side and see if it'll come even more. Just wiggle the stock a little. I could probably pull it out, but there's a little bit of grease in there. And there you go. Pin's out. Didn't even need the hammer. And again, that was just the punch that comes in the cleaning kit. Okay? That came out rather easy. It was nice. Jmac. And all you do, you guys can see there's your hinge hole. You got your hinge holes here, right there. You just slide it in there and feed your pin back in. It's only gonna go in one way, one way. And it is a tight fit to get it in there, and it's designed that way. So you still can maintain a nice, tight, solid lockup. I'm trying to do this where you guys can see it really good. And look at that, guys. I didn't even have to use my hammer. Bam, it's in. You see that? In, flush pin on the bottom. Right there. Nice and easy, guys. Don't, if you go to do yours and you gotta beat the crap out of yours to get your pin out, don't get mad at me, okay? I wasn't expecting to slide out that easy. I thought I was gonna have to finagle it a little bit. Let me see if I can't push that down just a tad bit more. I don't think I need, there it goes, it clicked in right there. Bam, look at that. Goes freely. Yep, she's locked in. So there's the Mod 2 stock adapter, an Arsenal SLR 104FR. There's a little bit of gap right there, but that doesn't bother me none. Alright guys, there you go. You saw how easy it was to install the Jmac Customs Mod 2 stock adapter. It's the same installation for the Mod 1. The Mod 1 just does not have the QD sling mounts. And if you can see here on the height of this, it actually brings it up a little bit. I can't remember the exact dimensions, but it does raise you up to bring up your cheek weld a little bit higher. Got rid of this. I mean, it's a decent stock, guys, but it's just so skinny. The cheek weld, it's just horrible. Yeah, so there you have it. I mean, what did that take me? I think it took me longer to get the sling off the rifle and clear the rifle than it did for me to actually swap out that pin. Guys, stay tuned for the next video so you can see what I'm putting on the back of this joker. Thanks for watching.